Okay, so we're going to start off this reading today. I was channeling your true form for the reading today, and I came up with a car alarm beep of a specific car, either a Ford or a Chevy, fluffy ball of cotton candy, a visual experience of something that is triangle, that is getting narrower the further it gets away from you. It went from big to small. That's important. Maybe in a desert. A monster hand or a monster holding a water bottle, but you know, like somebody holds something, right? And like their fingers are together, kind of. This person is holding it like with their fingers very open, like a 90-degree angle or a corner, something specific. I don't know, you'll figure it out. A stack of pancakes with syrup and a weird shape that's like a circle with 3 domes on the underside. I don't know whether it's like a lamp or like a light fixture is what it was giving me the feeling of. So let's go ahead and start off the reading. We're going to anchor in. So it is your true form. This is a general collective reading. This is just for information purposes only. We're gathering information and telling stories. Don't take anything that doesn't resonate with you. And let's have some fun. Here on Evo Tarot. Winter's Throne. Okay, so I tried to do a reading yesterday, but my phone had some weird glitch and I had to like get rid of like 14,000 photos that I had. So here, this was in the present situation yesterday, and here it's coming in the past situation. So I don't know if there's something from yesterday to today that you had a breakthrough with. We're just anchoring in. So the Winter's Throne here. This could be a past season. Okay, that was odd. Dreaming days here currently. So some dreams going on. Everybody has kind of been experiencing, I think, some weird dreams for those people that have been dreaming. I'll show you guys the cards up close here in a minute. We need to get a third card. Cards have been kind of quiet. Here we are at the end of retrograde and cards have been kind of quiet. And they both flip out reverse. So these are our anchor cards. I'm not going to take anything in reverse here. Does look like a split path, so I don't know whether we're gonna have 2 different storylines going on. So here before we have, let me make sure this is gonna focus. We have the Winter's Throne. So maybe this was just like a in a past season, in a past time, in a past fairy tale is what it's giving me. But currently there's dreaming days. So, you know, better things will be ahead just because you're taking the initiative to dream about that, right? Sorry if my nails are horrible. I deal with plants all the time. I'm the plant girl. I do it for a part of my living. So here in the future, we do have 2 separate cards that came out. They did both come reversed, but this is my anchor deck and we don't anchor in reversals. Stupid camera focusing. So the first one we have here, right? Taste before judging. Here in the future, you could take this past or you could take the sweet temptation. I think we all know what that is. It does look like there is going to be a choice here for you in the future. It does look like there are 4 women here. One woman has chosen to taste before judging and she looks like she is out. These other 3 women or men in their femininity, because there are so many. So let's just talk about energy. Let's just stop focusing on gender. So these other 3 people are going to give into that sweet temptation. So let's just go ahead and draw it a little bit more from the cards. Here in our past, present, future. This is going to be coming into your true form. Tell me more about the true form of the Winter's Throne. There was a truth there. There was the truth there in the shadows. There was a truth there in the shadows, possibly to do with the water sign. It does look like somebody trying to gain the Lord of a Dominion, and I don't know. It hasn't told us yet, but the truth came from it. This does look like eerily like some of the weather here in Utah with the first snows that we've had. So you could be located somewhere where you're getting first snow and colder weather. Again, here in the past, this could have been, and I like that this is past, because this could have been dealing with something that hung you up, something to do with, I really feel someone was trying to bind you to something. But I feel like even a flower blooms in the dark, so you went ahead and you got on with your shit. You know what I mean? We're just forming your storyline, getting some good resonation for you. It does look like there could have been something involved with the breaking of something in the lineage around Scorpio season, specifically. I want to say our males are making major breakthroughs. Retrograde has my tongue completely crazy like other people. But it could also be an air sign. Definitely, I mean, we're talking about you and the different things in your sign. So there are going to be some things come up that are different parts of your chart. Definitely some fire in your chart. Definitely could be a Pisces, an air sign, a Scorpio. We do have some Cappy out here on the board, but I feel like that's more the card of the ancestors here in the back. Or like your ancestors telling you that you are like a lord of great strength. Like you're in remembrance, you know? I'm sorry, there was a notification on there. You're in remembrance of that you don't want to be rushed in this life. That you don't want to settle. You are building something great here in the past, which is kind of blending into the present. So the moment I say present, we're going to switch probably. So Queen of Swords. So, you know, I do like that that's kind of reversed, because here you're dreaming, but in the ethereal world, you're not taking no shit. You're not trying to like cut anybody's head off, but like that woman is holding a man's head in her hand. That energy is gripped on to that little Cupid doll ponytail on top of the head. And it's like, you know what? I'm coming forward into who I am. Here before, you're like, rah, thou shalt not pass. Like you have your lion, you have your flowers, you have like all of these things with you. And here you are dreaming, you know, and you still have all those things around you. Some things look kind of untidy, you know, you're looking out the window. But becoming who you are, no one is messing with you as far as like spiritually. So I think that's a pretty groundbreaking thing for you to have at this point, and to learn your earthly power. So, God, I am shaky, eh? Learning your earthly power. I don't even feel that when it's happening. So really grounding out. Gosh, I'm like switch decks. Really grounding out in that power. What is the power? What is the power? Ooh. Versica Pisces. Like I said, possibly Pisces. Ooh, I shouldn't get myself in the film. I look so horrible right now. I look like freaking Miss Frizzle. So here we go on that one. And then we got visualize. Need to work on our visualizing. Is that blurry? Visualize. Some crystals and creating a healing space. You know, really creating a healing space. So I really like that. Coming into your true form. Let's elaborate more on the dreaming. Ooh, really getting into that intuition. Really getting down to that nitty-gritty on building. I feel like you're formulating some sort of plan, and that's why there are less emotions being juggled than money. There we go. Forming into who the true you is. Oh, sip, sip. Oh, sip. True form. True form, true words. We can get off on a tangent if we want. Okay, Page of Cups. Okay, we can get off on a tangent, but there is some nasty shit there, okay? We're gonna focus on who our real form is, right? We're not, no side quests currently. I want you to know that this is not a time for a side quest. Do not be getting on a dating app. I need you to have patience. Here we are with the Temperance. I need you to just keep swimming. Here you are. Just keep swimming. Make sure my freaking stupid camera is focusing. Just keep swimming. Girl, you look like your hair is blown back. Don't you be out there getting your hair blown back. Don't be getting your hair blown back. It's not a time for these people that are like, oh my God, I want to offer you my heart. Here's my heart. Here's my heart. No, no. No, no. We need to we need to focus. We need to focus. I don't know whether someone says stuff like that at 11:55. We need to focus on our intuition, okay? You need to hold that vine because it's fucking blossoming. There is a judgment here. Okay, look, this is a funny card because it relates to me. Oh my gosh. Okay. So here's the Empress. And she is like, stab the rat. And I don't mean to find this funny, but this is funny. Zero, the Fool. Zero, no cap. This is funny. This is funny to other people too. Honestly, don't be eating all that food ending up like this. It's like, stop. Spirit is like, stop. This is too definitive. Okay, Justice, we're off on the side quest. Stop. I'm stopping. I'm stopping. I'm stopping. I'm moving forward. I'm moving forward with the message. With the message. With the message. Here we go with the message. Ooh. Page of Swords. So the message is a little bit cutting, but it's okay. You got your little boat. Don't worry. It's not a problem unless the water gets in the boat to sink the boat. So I'm happy your boat is still afloat. Just remember that. I need you to hold on to that. You're coming into your childlike true form. I don't want... I can tell everybody's like, oh my God. I don't want anyone to take anything too crazily that I'm saying.